How you guys doing on this Saturday? Um, I'm gonna talk to you guys about something about a comment that someone left on my last page, on my last presentation. Someone wanted me to make a presentation. They wanted me to talk about guys and people who try to give you false hope. People that try to give you false hope, man, they know that there's no hope for you. They just blowing smoke up your behind. They just pulling your leg, you know? Like, I never paid people no attention who try to give me false hope. You know? Like guys who tell you, bro, you just gotta work on yourself. You just gotta hit the gym. That's all BS, man. That's all BS, because I'm gonna tell you this. Someone who never lived your life and someone who never been in your position, they can't give you no advice. Like, I never understood how you got other men who think they gonna tell you something when they ain't even lived your life. They ain't even been through what you've been through. But they think they gonna tell you something. How you gonna tell another man about his life when you never endured the things that he's endured in his life? See, you got a lot of people that like speaking on things that they don't know nothing about. And I could never understand people like that. How you gonna speak on something you ignorant about? You need to just be quiet, because you don't know. You don't know. See, a lot of dudes need to realize this. And a lot of these dudes that's in these types of positions need to understand, what is another grown man gonna tell you about your life when he ain't been in your position, when he ain't lived your life and he ain't been through what you've been through? What another grown man gonna tell you about your circumstances? Somebody that ain't lived your life, somebody that ain't experienced what you've experienced, they just talking. They just talking. They ain't lived your life. See, you got some guys who will say that, you know, these dudes that's not desired, not chosen by the opposite gender. Some people would say that these dudes are just negative. But see, it's easy to run your mouth and talk a lot of BS when you never lived a person's life, when you ain't never weathered the storm. See, a lot of people need to just shut up. See, you got a lot of dating coaches and PUAs. Their whole job is to give undesirable men false hope. That's their whole message, to give false hope. Tell dudes that there's a shot for them when it ain't. Ain't no shot. See, a lot of people just like blowing smoke out of their behind. And you got a lot of people that like writing checks that they behind can't cash. See, somebody that hasn't lived your life or been through the challenges you've been through, they don't know what the hell they talking about. They don't know what they're talking about. That's why I say, when people try to tell you about your situation, they try to tell you about your life, don't let no other man tell you about your life. See, people love giving people false hope, telling people that there is a chance for them when it ain't. When you've been treated bad your whole life and done wrong your whole life, but you got a man up here telling you that there's a chance for you. No, it ain't. See, I'm here to tell you, don't let no other man tell you about your life. How somebody gonna tell you about your life when they ain't lived your life? That's why it ain't nothing that nobody can tell me. I ain't trying to hear it. You know, you ain't lived my life. You got dudes that'll say, you know, these dudes that ain't wanted by women, they just gotta learn game. Ain't no such thing as game. Some men just ain't wanted. Stop the cap. Stop the cap, please. See, it ain't nothing that another man can tell me. What you gonna tell another grown 35-year-old man? Ain't nothing that nobody can tell me, nothing. Not even Jesus himself. because I still probably wouldn't listen to him neither. Ain't nothing nobody can tell me. And see, that's the mindset you gotta have. I ain't trying to hear it. I'm made of steel. I'm made of steel. I ain't trying to hear it. If you a dude and you ain't never been desired by women, it's over for you. It's over. Don't let dudes try to give you false hope and tell you, oh, bro, it's hope for you. You just got to go to the gym. You just got to work on yourself when you ain't never been wanted. That's cap. Stop the cap. See, you got a lot of men out here who got so much pride and ego, they can't just swallow their pride and say, you know what, I get women because of my face. I get women because of my face. It's all about looks. Just stop the cap, please. See, that's what be pissing me off and making my blood get on fire. That's what be irritating me. That's what really get me irritated. I can't stand that. People want to give you false hope. Want to tell you that there's this light at the end of the tunnel. Ain't no light at the end of the tunnel. And see, what can you tell a man that's 30-something years old, 40-something years old about why he don't have companionship? What can you tell a man that's 30-something years old, 40-something years old? Ain't nothing you can tell a grown man. Ain't nothing you can tell. Ain't nothing. That's why it ain't nothing nobody can tell me. I ain't trying to hear it. I'm 35 years old. When I was 21, I wasn't trying to hear it. I definitely ain't trying to hear it now. Don't let nobody give you no false hope. See, false hope is something that a lot of people want to give. A lot of people want to spew that false hope. They want to tell you that you got a shot when they know you really don't. Why would you give somebody false hope when you know they don't have none? I mean, what's the purpose of giving someone hope when you know they don't have no hope? I don't understand it. I guess that's where religion come into play. Because in church, they always trying to give you false hope, telling you that God gonna work it out. If he ain't worked it out by now, he ain't going to. See, I don't like false hope. I feel it comes a point where you just have to be real with people. Cut the false hope. Cut that out. Just be real with people. Just tell people the truth. It ain't nothing nobody can tell me, because I got all the answers. It ain't nothing nobody can tell me. What can you tell a man that's 30-some years old, 40-some years old? Men who ain't never been desired their whole life. Always been rejected and treated like trash ever since they were adolescents. What can you tell these types of dudes? But people want to tell you about your life story when they never been through what you've been through. That's what irritates me. And that's what pisses me off. How you gonna tell another man about his life? You know? How you gonna tell another man about his life, you know, when you haven't even lived his life? You telling another man about his life when you ain't never been through what he been through, but you think you got all the answers. I never understood people like that. People who think they got the answer for you when they never been in your position, but they think they know so much, but they so stupid. Ain't nothing worse than a person who think they know something but dumb and don't know nothing. They don't know nothing, but they think they know something. They think they know. They think they know, but they really don't. And I just know for a fact, somebody who never been in your position, they can't really tell you nothing, you know? We live in a world where people believe in false hope. You know, people believe in manifestation. People believe in all that crap, all that foolishness, you know, because that's all it is foolishness. There's no such thing, you know, as manifestation. It's either you lucky or you unlucky. And that's just the honest to God truth. See, people don't want the truth. And you got people that they think they qualified to tell you something when they never lived your life. That's crazy, man. That is crazy. When you got people who think they gonna tell you something, but they ain't never walked a mile in your shoes. But they think they know so much, right? When they never endured the life that you endured. When they always had women throwing it at them. When they always had women choosing up on them, but they think they know so much though. That's why I ain't trying to hear what no man got to tell me. Keep your opinions to yourself, because I ain't trying to hear it. And I feel this is the mindset that a lot of guys need to adopt. Like, screw what another man got to tell you. Don't listen to people who try to give you false hope and try to blow smoke up your behind and tell you that you got a shot when you don't. Ain't nobody trying to hear that garbage. Ain't nobody trying to hear that. That's garbage. So you got a lot of men that believe in spewing garbage out of their mouth. You know? It's crazy. I never understood that. You got a lot of guys who try to attack men who are not sought after when they never been in the position that you're in. They never even been in your position. They never even had the challenges that you had in life. But yet they feel they so qualified to tell you something. Like, people like that, man, you just gotta ignore people like that. You know, just don't even pay them no attention. People like that are ignorant. Talking about stuff, running their mouth about stuff they don't know nothing about. Ignorant. When they ain't never lived your life. And they ain't never been through what you've been through, but they think they know so much. Think they gonna tell you something. You ain't gonna tell me a daggone thing. I ain't trying to hear it. I ain't trying to hear that garbage. Talk to the hand, because I ain't trying to hear that garbage. That's my attitude. I ain't trying to hear that nonsense. Don't let people give you false hope. Don't let people give you false hope. Because a lot of people want to give you false hope or tell you that you got a shot. You ain't got no shot. If you didn't have a shot when you was a teenager, in your formative years, your developing years, you don't have a shot now. And that's just the truth. Screw what these men got to say. These dating coaches, these PUAs, they ain't doing nothing but selling lies. Trying to give dudes false hope. Because the dating coach and the PUA, they writing receipts that they behind can't cash. They can't prove to you that what they telling you works. And they can't guarantee that what they telling you will turn your situation around. That's why I'm not trying to hear it. I ain't trying to hear it. I ain't trying to hear it. You know, you got dudes, they try to think. See, men who've always been desired by women, see, they try to attack men who are not desired by women. And they want to spew all of this nonsense and all of this foolishness, and they want to try to give you some false hope when you ain't never been chosen to begin with. You got some dudes, they've been chosen from day one. They were always chosen by females at a very young age. So you got to think, if you never been chosen to begin with, from the time you were an adolescent, it's over. So I'm glad that I saw that comment and someone wanted me to make this presentation talking about, people who try to give you false hope. Because I've had a lot of people in my life try to give me false hope. Ever since I was a teenager, people trying to tell me that I got a shot, people trying to tell me that I got a chance when I don't, I ain't got no chance in hell, If I didn't have a chance when I was a teenager, I definitely don't have one as a grown man. See, we just live in a world where people just believe in spewing lies. They want to blow smoke up your behind. When they ain't never walked a mile in your shoes or had the experiences that you've had in life, but they think they know so much. Then they want to get an attitude with you when you refuse to listen. I ain't trying to hear that garbage. You go take that elsewhere. I ain't trying to hear that garbage. What can you tell a grown man? Nothing. I ain't trying to hear it. Talk to the hand. That's my attitude. And that's the mindset that a lot of men need to develop. If you a man who's not desired, never been sought after by women, don't listen to what people got to tell you. Because see, people, especially men who are desired by women, their reality is totally different from yours, so they would never understand, nor do they care. So my message here is to just don't pay no attention to dudes who try to give you false hope and tell you that, you know, bro, you just gotta work on yourself, you just gotta go to the gym. That's garbage. That's garbage. Don't listen to that crap. Don't listen to that crap, because if you gotta look at it like this, if you was never a sex symbol in your adolescent days, if you wasn't one of them dudes that females just gravitated to, it's over for you. It's completely over for you. And don't let no man try to tell you that you just gotta go to the gym, bro. You just gotta work on yourself and change your mindset. Get out of here with that crap. Ain't nobody listening to that crap. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of men need to realize you're not talking to teenagers. You're talking to grown men here. You can't tell a grown man to work on himself. You can't tell a grown man to hit no gym. You can't tell a grown man to do nothing, because a grown man gonna do what he wants to do. 100. So I'm not trying to hear what nobody got to tell me, because I think to myself all the time, what you gonna tell a 35-year-old man? I'm grown as hell. I'm grown enough to where I should have some teenage sons telling them what to do. But I'm gonna let another man check me and tell me what I need to do? Get out of here. Get out of here. That's why I say, dudes who are undesirable to women, don't listen to dudes who try to give you advice, because they ain't lived your life. How another man gonna tell you when he never walked a mile in your shoes? That's why I'm not trying to hear it. I'm not trying to hear it. I ain't trying to hear that garbage. See, a person would have to be in your position to understand your pain. They would have to endure the same adversities that you've endured to understand where you're coming from. So I don't listen to people who give me advice. And I advise you guys not to either. You know, false hope is one of the worst medicines that someone can prescribe to a person who's in an unfortunate position. But on that note, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and sign out on this presentation. You guys have a good Saturday, and I'll be talking to you guys very soon. Thanks again to the person who left that comment in my comment section telling me to make a video talking about false hope. Great topic. And if there's any more topics that you would like presentations about, feel free to leave them in the comment section. And if you want to support the movement, you want to donate, whatever you can afford to donate, Cash App, $ Brandon Locke, 125. I'll see you guys in the next presentation. You guys have a good Saturday. It's a beautiful day out here, and it's a nice breeze, not too hot. And I hope you guys have a good day. Talk to you soon.